Next, we are going to be watching Parrying, the lightning tyrannosaurus, so I can eat him and wear his skin. Bye, Maxor. Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment in the doodly-doo. This was recorded live at twitch.tv/LuminusRed. Come on over, drop a follow, hang out, you know the dealio. And in the meantime, we're going to have a lot of fun over here. And if you'd like to see more of this, more of my yapping and stuff, I have a VOD channel. Check it out on YouTube. Link is in the description below. There you can see all of the failed takes about this that I've edited it out. Let's get into it.
What if I told you that there was a genre of game, I know, very hard to believe, entirely revolving around the premise of beating up random animals with comically oversized hammers and machine guns. A game genre containing incredibly complex progression that is slightly too specific at times, a wide selection of weapons ranging from the man-sized revolvers to the literal chainsaw.
Sorry, I saw a woman's back. I need to go back.
Genre containing incredibly complex progression that is slightly too specific at times. Selection of weapons ranging from the
women's back, woman's back, woman's lower 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 back. Okay, I've had my fill. Now I've had my fill. I also just noticed the freaking Musume here, buddy. Look at that. Oh my gosh, she's addicted to the horse girlies, just like I am. Yay! We're one of us. One of... I know he already was. I know he's been for a while. I just like that. It's like switch axes, and it's just a picture of Musume.
Man-sized revolvers to the literal chainsaw, the ability to play as Akuma from Street Fighter for some reason, despite the notable lack of streets, and the capability to see the gigantic oncoming lightning tyrannosaurus, and then decide that you want to parry it. Oh my god, dopamine! You would probably respond with a great deal of enthusiasm, and I would probably respond by telling you that there is exactly one game series in the autism extinction genre, and I sincerely hope that your computer can actually
extinction genre.
Monster Hunter Wilds Animal Cruelty Edition is a very complicated game to explain, both in a mechanical sense as well as a moral and ethical one. So I will summarize any hangups regarding the maltreatment of various vertebrates with the assurance that life always finds a way. And so will my comically oversized gun, finding its way directly into this white devil's occipital lobe. In this game, we play as the mysterious, unthinking pestilence known as the human race, seeking out every variety of amazing and charismatic megafauna with the ultimate goal of gaining a newfound respect for the color of their insides and peacefully relocating them directly into the...
That was Heracles. That was Heracles from Fate. That was Heracles from Fate.
Newfound respect for the color of their insides.
That's Heracles. Bro, you can't just use a Fate reference there and distract me. Come on, man. You can't just drop a Fate reference on me and confuse that with me. The more I look at this, the less it doesn't look like Heracles. You can't just make me think this is Fate and not be Fate. It better be Fate. If it's not Fate, then it better be Fate. My lord, let it be Fate. It better be Fate.
And peacefully relocating them directly into the...
I don't remember what Heracles' nose looks like.
In the hostile and chaotic wasteland of the outside world, we will have to brave great fires, momentous flood.
The outside world. That is the greatest fear of any VTuber out there. We are allergic to grass, sunlight, and even water itself. Grabs water to drink. Bursts into flames. That's what the flames are. It's me being allergic to water. Can't you tell? That's all it is. Oh, jazz.
Lightning storms and an utterly insane amount of GPU load, all for the privilege of destroying the local environment as much as humanly...
I'm a little bit worried about trying to play this game while VTubing. I know that I think my GPU is like at 90 or something % when I'm streaming like this. I don't know if mine could handle it. I'll have to take a look.
Possible. Along the way, overcoming many varieties of terrifying creatures unknown to God.
Oh.
Ranging from the gigantic living police taser to the exploding
police
dragon
taser?
that is made out of Elmer's glue. And yes, unfortunately, I do have to be the bearer of bad news when I say that, nobody cares about this.
Bad news bear? People these days don't know. They don't know. It's not bearer of bad news. It's bad news bear. Dude, come on.
Story of this game because they are too busy wondering what the inside of a saltwater crocodile looks like. So I will be summarizing the entire plot of this philosophical masterpiece by saying that it is the story of Pinocchio devouring thousands of bodies so he can finally become a real boy and finally experience real pain. No, you don't understand. He just wants to be a real boy. He just wants to live.
No, who's that? Who's that girl? The blonde girl?
I'm getting
who's the blonde girl? No. Who's the blonde girl? Who's the blonde girl? Who's the blonde girl? Who's the blonde girl?
So I will be
Gemma?
summarizing the
Gemma?
entire plot of this philosophical masterpiece by saying that it is the story of Pinocchio devouring thousands of bodies so he can finally become a real boy and finally experience real pain. No,
Okay.
you don't
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. What the heck? I'm covering her boobs and belly, but like, also she's so pretty too. This like Daphne, like this Velma. So this, you've got a Velma looking girl, and then you've got like this badass like punk rocks, like post-apocalyptic, like iron, like freaking steampunk era. Oh my gosh, thank you for the follow. Selden25. I thought you were already following me, whatever. Must have been Twitch unsubscribing you. Welcome back in. Selden. Or maybe there's a different Selden. Maybe there's more Seldens. But like, yeah, no, it's Kason and I. It's Kason. It does look like Kason. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute too. This is just both. It's Zelda. Hi, Zayden. Zelda. Oh well. Hi, Zelda.
understand. He just wants to be a real boy. He just wants to live.
I love killing people and eating their bodies.
I'm getting a little bit theatrical here, but
What the
game
heck?
is about beating up animals with random Japanese people, so let's just begin from the starting. So first of all, because I know it's going to be a big point of contention, yes, Monster Hunter Wilds will feature monsters in it. Monsters who only play a small part in a large and delicately balanced ecosystem, shaped by millions of years of evolution, which unfortunately did not factor in that a bunch of random bald chimpanzees would eventually figure out how to sharpen rocks. So that situation is going to be changing soon. And if the game simply has to have monsters in it, they might as well be dead. But
I feel like he's really fighting against PETA showing up here and just being like, "You're hurting the animals." No! I don't care that it's a 900-foot tall giant fire-breathing dragon who also vomits acid on you periodically. It deserves to live more than you. Let it eat you for health and safety of the planet. And if you won't, then we'll euthanize it. Because that's what it means to be good to animals. Genma was from Monster Hunter 4, but for the 3DS. She was a kid at the time. There are some characters in the game through the series. Oh, that's so cool! Grayscale, thank you for letting me know.
to peacefully relocate such charismatic megafauna onto my face
What?
and my cock, we have to first get into the mindset of our distant ancestors and tap into man's primordial instinct to kill every single animal that is larger than ourselves. You see, humans are what we call persistence hunters, which means that we kill by running down our prey for so long, it will beg us for death. And for reference, our closest competitors in a marathon are sled dogs and a horse. We run an annual marathon against horses, and sometimes the people win. So whenever you mount your gigantic bird that you cannot legally get a DUI on, I want you to think very hard about how we domesticated that shit, because it wasn't done by stopping and resting. Imagine for a moment that you are this gigantic rooster, and I am a ravenously hungry Filipino family. After a long and strenuous frontal lobotomy, you run away as far as you possibly can, with every single escape being a desperate sprint that takes the cumulative energy of 15 dead Aurochs. Meanwhile, the player is casually running an entire marathon by slamming down individual cabbages and using his sweat to radiate the heat equivalent of the fucking sun. Christ is alive on Earth and he is very hungry. And
I do like how he's actually using like real world information about how humans used to hunt, and some still do, but like persistent hunting, and like how our sweat glands and our freaking Achilles tendon gave us the ability to be very good endurance runners. Like, and now we're good endurance streamers. That's what we're good at. That's what my sweat glands are good for. Do you remember in my first, you might not remember this, you might not know this, in my first 2 weeks of streaming, I had multiple people ask me to sell my sweat in jars. And I considered it until I realized how complicated that would be to figure out how to do. Because I'm like, okay, how often would I need to sweat, and how what size of jar, like what would I need to be doing for this? Also, where do I get jars for this that would keep, like, also I know that you can't sell your blood and I think it's a basic blanket ban on selling bodily fluids in Canada. So I think that I can't sell my own anything that's a bodily fluid, but does sweat count as a bodily fluid? Because it's not inside your body. It gets produced in the glands and immediately excreted. I'm confused. No worries, Mystic. So I'm like, this is like, there's some actual like weird legal things where I'm like, am I gonna get arrested for selling my sweat? I hope not.
While we're on the topic of discussing biology, which this game treats as less of a suggestion and more like a restraining order, every monster in Wilds behaves and operates just like a real animal. Impressively stupid.
I do like how he was very Maxor of himself and immediately found a gun.
And incredibly likely to get shot by something.
I think it's a bottle of fluid.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ! Bro got hit with that Costco rotisserie chicken! Usually both at once. And just like real animals that breathe ice and have gigantic laser beams, these wonderful beasts are extremely territorial, even going so far as to pick random fights while you are in the process of killing them. We are trying to stab you! That is a completely unrelated animal! Every single time.
Wait, what? Gamer
without
subs?
exception.
I just noticed he names
They
his
are
pet
not
gamer
showing
subs.
this shit on National Geographic, dude. This lightning lizard may be missing most of his tendons and probably half his skull, but by God, he is absolutely going for that shit. And honestly, at
He
this
really
point,
is.
I am pretty convinced that most of them don't even need to do this because they're just in it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
I was thinking I could play soon. You guys chill over there for now. I need to drink. I need to drink. I need to drink. I need to drink. Bro's got beef with my chronic alcoholism. Oh my god, I just killed this. It's not yours. I gotta go.
As Mr. Railgun, horns act like a railgun.
We fucking did it, guys. I want to thank everyone who gave their lives for my 3 Guardian Fulgur gems. These belligerent buffalo are also similar to their real-life counterparts in that each one has a natural habitat, 6 feet underneath the ground, with some residing in a multitude of unique environments, while others are severely endangered species whose endemic
Evil
habitat
ass
consists
middle lizard.
entirely of a single room. Oh, fuck, Ice Dragon's got hands. Wait,
Did he name his? He named his ride, his little chocobo, freaking lettuce. And I love that. I love that. I'm honestly surprised with all of the Uma Musume's references, he wasn't naming them after Umas. Like, I'm surprised this isn't Bakushin or something like that. Or freaking like a big freaking grass wonder over there. I don't know, man.
Are you trapped, Max?
No, I'm
Hi,
actually doing pretty well right now. Thanks for asking,
Welcome
though.
in.
Dude, this is like he builds like a fucking snow fort like Squidward.
Oh my fucking god, what is Squidward doing? Not that I had anything to do with that. Which, of course, begs the question, why is the pink gorilla, whose entire diet consists of mushrooms and honey, also found in the biological weapons repository? Congolas be like, where are the hoes at? My brother in Christ, this is a nuclear weapons testing facility. There are no hoes here.
No, don't hurt him. He's just
I mean, what are the?
Hey.
Hey. Nuclear scientists can be hoes too. Let a nuclear scientist let her live her life. Honestly, I would date a nuclear scientist. I mean, have you not heard of Madame Curie? The most curiously beautiful woman ever. And she'd glue with the radium glow. Honestly, biggest hoe out there, and I say that affectionately. Madame Curie. Have a crush on her too. Jeez. If only she wasn't an irradiated corpse.
Also, did I mention that the monsters can vary in size a lot?
Yo, that is a... Look how big he is! Look how big he is!
Why
It's
is
a bigger
he
one.
Oh my god! Dude, he's getting mocked! This is the guy she tells you not to worry about. I'm really glad we can include a cock size comparison in this video. But on the subject of extremely
No.
funny
What did I
animals,
just miss there? What would it say that? Like cock size?
we can include a cock size comparison
Do you see why didn't subtitle this?
in this video.
Can you see why I didn't talk? Also, the subs that he did put in here is cuxes.
But on the subject of
I do,
extremely
Shiro,
funny animal
but
abuse,
also
you will notice that
powerfully
this game has a
intelligent women,
distinct
too.
lack of health bars. Because the main way of keeping tabs on our prey is by judging how many times they have tried to escape us, and by counting the amount of broken bones they have. Oh my god, left wing destroyed. I just
Left
really
wing,
like the idea
yeah.
of like Ben Shapiro just getting on an airplane and screaming left wing destroyed and the fucking plane crashes. If the pilot doesn't show me his pronouns, I'm jumping off that fucking plane.
Oh my
Slowly and
gosh.
painfully torturing them to death over 20 miles until you decide to put them out of their misery. And those are the lucky ones. Because optionally, capturing the monsters for later use in my circus will always give us more body parts than skinning them, including but not limited to their skulls and limbs. The logical conclusion being that every time we capture a monster, we are literally disassembling them. And the smarter the animal, the greater the agony it can feel when I capture its heart from its still living body. Do you know how much oil you could produce by pressing an anginath together? So aside from just the raw thrill of putting a living being through the process of sustained simian suffering,
I need to read. I can't read fast enough. The raw thrill.
So aside from just the raw thrill.
When Noam Chomsky asked me for an orange.
Of putting a living being
for
through
Noam
the process
Chomsky.
of sustained simian suffering, why do we even bother hunting the monsters? And what is there to gain besides the continued operation of my Chinese wet market?
Kitty!
The answer, of course, is their skin.
Oh.
I promise I am going somewhere with this.
Okay.
Apes are like the
Kitty!
uncanny valley of animals.
Is that why you rip their skulls out and wear them, Max?
Yes? I'm gonna fucking traumatize a child next Halloween. I'm gonna run up to them with this mask and be like, your mom is dead, you're in hell, your mom is dead, you're in hell. You see, the basic gameplay loop of Angry Birds is essentially to find new and amazing animals to turn inside out, and then fashioning yourself the perfect drip out of their intestines. Then use those intestines to hunt bigger and better monsters so we can further contribute to the endangered species list.
Oh.
Imagine for a moment that you and your friends are trying to build you a level 1 talisman of mushroom consumption, so you go and kill the giant farting monkey to put his teeth in it. When your friend tells you that he needs to build a rarity 6 Rathian bow, so he can later construct his level 8 Goo Goo Magaga dragon penetrator. So you go and kill both genders of that monster, and then another friend is like, hey, can we fuck up the lightning T-Rex while we're at it? I need to specifically cut out his nose bone 4 times to construct my Guardian Fulgur Anginath Beta helmet. That way I can sync it with the skill I got from farming the cracked out nuclear dragon 30 times in a row.
Nuclear dragon?
And then the previous friend just goes like, never mind, guys.
I think Madame Curie is gonna have a little bit of a conniption if she saw this game. She's like, wait a second, you made nuclear dragons after I died studying this, you monsters. Because she wouldn't understand it's a game.
We need to kill the evil-ass metal lizard for my second.
You contribute to the list by expanding.
Covira, so I can spend a grand total of 60 more seconds every hunt, combining that with the fucking war bongos. And after about 4 hours of this, you are officially fighting God, and you have every single hunting horn buff known to mankind. That would be the intended experience. Therefore, one of the most important customization options in Barry Potter and the Sorcerer's Gun is the construction of a meticulously crafted build, containing within it the bones of the gun is the construction of a meticulously crafted options in Barry Potter and the Sorcerer's Gun is the construction of a meticulously crafted build, containing within it and the Sorcerer's Gun is the construction of a meticulously crafted build, containing
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Her outfit's not practical for her job. But wow. I've got some things to be blacksmithed. Is that the past tense version of blacksmith? To be blacksmithed?
Crafted build, containing within it the bones of an entire ecosystem, alongside a myriad of highly useful and effective skill builds, like the fast food build,
speed
the
eating?
eating less build, the eating for free build, the grilling build. I don't know why so many of these are related to eating. The resistance to farting build. The shooting people build, just in case you are hunting in the streets. The bleed resistance build, when only one guy sometimes does bleed damage.
Oh, for summertime. For summer
things.
Wait, she has a Gris. She wears less clothing sometimes than that. How much is this game? How much is this game? I might need to play this game. This sounds like a very... Wow!
You do more damage as long as you are covered in soap. The build where you get resistance against impairments to mobility while in water, oil, silt...
Look up Gemma Summer Skin. We're gonna take a little bit of an ad break here just for a second. A little Seki Poo. Why does she look freaking like April O'Neil from Ninja Turtles? Excuse me? Excuse me. She's freaking April O'Neil. I can't. Okay. Can we get a more centered version of this? My lord. What? Oh, okay. I thought this was a regular human. I was very confused. You mean the yeah, like April O'Neil, yellow jumpsuit. This is live action for some reason, but like, what the heck? Like this, like it's this. It looks the same, right? Yeah. I think she likes women. What told you that? Everything about my existence? Okay, we'll get back to the video. We'll get back to the video here. Isn't that an adult star? I may have just, I mean, it was, yeah, but maybe, I don't know.
Streams. And lest we forget the mushroom consumption build, which is actually a really good skill to have if you can just memorize the exact buffs and utility of every single mushroom.
Max, you have to stop the mushroom bit. It's gone on far too long.
Shut up, it's good. I promise you it is good. You are going to feel so much pain when I am done tripping the fuck out. Speaking of eating material that we do not yet fully understand, as you can tell by the plethora of skills dedicated to it, eating in this game is considered a very important game mechanic. Not just for the skills they offer, but also for your basic biological functions. Your body is a helicopter powered by dead chickens, and you will be one-shot by one if you do not eat. So while you do have the option of making yourself a bespoke amalgamation of calories in which you disgustingly glaze a cabbage with honey and feed it to the void, we are going to be doing our best to have our meals made for us in frankly unnecessary detail the proper way. Delivered exclusively by sentient cats who are all forced to seek employment in my kitchens for company script. Racial segregation has never been so delicious.
Oh, that looks delicious.
But by far my favorite tasting consumable for use in rapidly filling my stamina bar is a special item sold only in the description store called Gamer Sups Energy Drinks. Now officially and only drinkable using the limited edition Maxor cup. Also officially and only spillable on the limited edition Maxor mousepad. I will be checking your house for compliance, because when making a high quality and eloquently designed Maxor merchandise, I wanted to communicate exactly what it looks like when you edit videos for 10 hours a day and it slowly consumes your life, eventually eating away at all the silence and darkness in the world until your existence is not but a broad streak of neon light. So for that specific reason, I made sure that the mousepad glows. And when I need to negate the damage sustained to my health bar, I drink my GamerSubs energy from the limited edition Maxor cup. Unlike some other products, you will be able to take it outside.
Wait a second. Oh, thank you, Gluttonous Wrath, for the follow. And it's just taking a moment. We've met our follower goal of 2,900. We are. Thank you there, delayed thing. We did it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are now 100 away from 3,000 followers. That's so cool on Twitch. Hey, if you're on YouTube, this is a good time to go and pump up that number even higher. You know, come over, twitch.tv/LuminusRed, drop me a follow. Aurelian0830. Thank you for the follow. Aurelian. Oh my gosh, hype. Everyone make an alt account right now. I think that Twitch would be suspicious if I went from almost 3,000 to 6,000 in a moment. Let those numbers go up. Woo! Honestly. And like, I don't know, I was just thinking about this right here. Thank you so much, Zayden. Thank you. I was watching this little bit about like the GamerSubs thing and just letting the ad play so that he could get his sponsorship and people could buy his cup, make him all the moolah. And I was just like, you know, someday I hope I have I have a waifu cup. Wouldn't it be cool if you had a LuminusRed waifu cup someday? I want that to be true. We're going to work on it. Do it, YouTube. Exactly. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Honestly, it means so much that anyone spends some time with me. I say that a lot, and it might seem a little bit self-defeating, but no, I was like, being able to make even one person smile in a day makes me feel like my life is more than being used properly. It feels like I'm using my life perfectly if I can make one person smile a day. And to know that there's more than one of you out there who are having a great day because of me, or just even a great moment, it means the world. And I really hope I can keep being here to make you smile and make you feel like you can have a little bit more happiness in your life. And maybe you can drink out of a cup with me on it. That would be cool. That would be good. You do a lot more than make people smile. I'm glad. All thanks to Suma introducing me to you. I'm here to support a streamer that deserves the world. Aw, thank you. Also, I love Suma ASMR. If you don't know her YouTube, go check out Suma ASMR. There's an underscore in there. TSUMA_ASMR. I don't know how to spell her name without typing it. You've already made me smile by giving me a place to be a little crazy. I'm really glad. Suma's so good. Go check out Suma if you haven't, YouTube. But yeah, I really hope that I can get some merch for y'all someday. That's kind of more like it's more of like a gift I want to give everyone. Like I want to like make sure that there's space, there's something for all of you just to have, because I think that'd be cool. Also because I think it'd be cool. Me and lots of other trans girlies rely on you for support, emotional support, and so you'll have our support. I'm really glad. And yeah, hey, you two, if you don't know this, I'm a lesbian. I like women. It does not matter if they're trans or cis. I like women. That's the statement. Nothing more or less. I like NBs too, but women. I like women, and trans women are women. Trans men are men. Thus, I am not attracted to them. Just a reminder, friendly reminder. But yeah, I'm glad. I want to make sure this community is safe and welcoming for everyone. I discovered you on YouTube. I finally caught you live, and I regret nothing. I'm really glad, Blackstar Gamer. I'm grateful for you every day. Oh, since my introduction to you, I'm really glad. Women. I like women. Women are good. As if you need any proof that I like women, go back to what happened when the blacksmith was blacksmithing. And then you will see that. Or earlier in the VOD, if you're watching the VOD and seeing me looking at all the V-card art. Man, I'd love V-card to be in V-card too. My gosh. But yes. I hope that... You know what? I haven't applied to gamer subs in like... I don't think I've really done that. I don't know if I've ever applied to gamer subs. I'm going to do that after stream. I'm going to apply for gamer subs and see if I can get us a code. And then maybe we can start using that code and we can, I don't know, get me a waifu cup, get me a flavor. My current idea for a flavor, and let me know YouTube comment section if you think this is a good idea. Tomboy milk, and it's lemon sherbet flavored. Sorbet, lemon sorbet flavored. And it's colored white so that like the drink looks white. And it's lemon sorbet called Tomboy Milk. It's a little bit sour because there's some sweat in there. Yeah. Been not watching on YouTube for almost a month, so I know I can. So I know you, and you came to let me know. Aw, came in to let you know me. I'm really glad. Oh, Angels Pierre, thank you for resubscribing.
Angels Pierre,
I did, Shiraz.
Just resubscribed for 2 months.
I did, Shiraz.
I've not been here long, but even I know Lumi thinks of cotton 25 hours / 8 days a week.
Yeah, you're right. Angels Pierre, you're 100% correct. She is occupying more of my brain than I would like to admit, and I will admit to a lot of my brain being occupied by Cottontail. What we're talking about here is she is occupying the same space in my brain multiple times, defying the laws of physics and how occupation of space can work. And so I can't admit that that's the truth, because if I do, then scientists are going to come in and study my brain for defying the laws of space. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to say 100% of my brain is occupied by Cottontail at any given moment, not 955,000%, because if I said that, then I would be experimented upon and get my brain cut open with a butter knife because they don't like me. They could be using a scalpel, but they choose not to. Tomboy sweat will sell better? That could be good too. That could be too. Oh, and make it crystal clear, like Crystal Pepsi or something. Just make it completely clear looking. Oh, I would. That actually is not a bad idea. Just perfectly clear Lumi's Flaming Blue Lesbian Sauce. Oh, that would be so. Okay, there's ideas. We've got time to brainstorm. Time to brainstorm. I'm just really hoping that they think that I'm worthy of gracing their product codes. She called you sexy. I'd imagine she occupies more than ever now. You have no idea what that's done to my brain. Oh yeah, the video. Lumi's underboob sweat juice. I think they allow for some pretty extreme stuff. We could do that too, just like underboob sweat. That could be a thing too. My mind is kind of sold on the lemon sorbet flavor because I love lemon. I absolutely love lemon. I love citrus flavors in general, but lemon is my favorite. Any lemon dessert. If something is lemon flavored, I won't even think about it. I will imbibe it immediately. It is kind of insane. They're like, oh yeah, it's lemon flavored, and I'll already have it in my face, and they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, I'm glad. Lemon sorbet. But yes, anyways, videos. I mean, Badger's Flavor is a wild name. Guacamole Gamer Fart. I think is it Gamer Fart Guacamole? There's dyslexia going on in my brain. I mean, they were okay with drink names after fart and boobs, so yeah. Tomboy Sweat sounds like it would be lemon sorbet flavored. It does. That'd be good. Also, maybe that's what what's what the yellow in my hair is. It's all my own sweat coating my hair. This is just like, yeah, Luminous doesn't wash her hair ever. And I do. My hair feels... I hate the feeling of oily hair. Having oily hair feels so gross to me. I cannot stand it. I have to wash my hair every other day at least. But like I want to wash it every day, but I know it's bad for the hair. But like I hate the feeling of oily hair on my own head. I do not care what other people do, but like my own, it just feels horrible. I hate it. It makes me want to like just scream until I wash my hair. Oh, Gluttonous Wrath. I came here from YouTube after the AI crap low. What AI crap? I don't remember everything I said over there, but but I'm glad you found your way over here. Sapphic soda would be great. It would. I wonder if they can carbonate it. Well, let's watch that video.
And show your family.
This is gonna be like a 9-hour freaking YouTube video.
At the description store for money off my
Do
cup
it.
and giant ass mouse pad.
Give him
Because
money.
Much like the now extinct Chotacabra, once it is gone, it is never coming back. Also, did I mention that you can just casually begin eating and drinking directly in front of the monsters in this game?
Oh.
Okay, enjoy the fight, fellas. I've got some grilling to do.
Max,
Oh, I'm sorry, Hector.
Right now?
Yes. Glaze that shit. It is so delicious. You guys are doing great, by the way. It is so good, though. Anyways, back to the fight.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, shit, I gotta eat. I'm sorry, hold on.
Oh, okay, good luck.
I hope the dust doesn't give me
Helena,
the
that's
hot.
insane. Can you send that a little bit later? I need it. I don't.
So about that.
I don't want to read it right now, but I will read it
So
after.
about that. So now
Because
that
I've already
we've
delayed so
covered your
much.
motivations and the highly particular meta progression of this.
That's freaking NIKKE music. He's playing the Rabbity song from NIKKE. It's freaking Level Up or something like that from NIKKE, but like listen. It's NIKKE music.
So about that.
After this,
So now that we've covered your
Right there.
motivations and the highly particular meta progression of this game, this
you're
skill is
Rabbity.
giving me.
You think you can play NIKKE music on me and I won't notice, Maxor? You think you can slip one past me? No. Yeah, the cash shop music, exactly. Also, fun fact, Maxor follows me on Twitter now. That happened. That happened. He follows me on Twitter now, as well as so if you remember the last Maxor video that I watched, the last Cottontail Elden Ring one, he mentions the person doing the music for it. That person also follows me on Twitter now too. So I'm a little bit confused what's going on there. I know that Maxor is all of a sudden playing with a lot of people on a lot of neat VTubers out of summer. So I don't know. Hey Maxor, if you're watching this, I'd love to collab with you. We can play something. Maybe you can teach me more about Monster Hunter Wilds, and direct me. Basically, I'm asking you to direct me towards the blacksmith at the quickest convenience, and then I will enjoy that. You can go and do whatever you want. I'll just stare at her. Okay. Sound good? Yes. What? Yeah. No. Maxor follows me on Twitter. You can go look at my Twitter, and you'll see that he's following me. It's insane. Maxor does love VTubers, and apparently he supports sapphic VTubers too. Well, if he does, I know that, but like lesbian VTubers too. He doesn't need us to like guys. You could be the next Elden Ring video with Cotton. I'm not gonna jinx it. And let's not jinx it. Let's just pray. Everyone start praying immediately, okay? Jinx it. Don't jinx it though.
+3 attack when wet.
What?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I have +3 attack.
We are in the fucking explosion chamber, my guy. We need to go over exactly what we're going to do with that skin, and the best ways that we can export explosive warheads into monster foreheads.
Yes, you're exactly.
Facilitating our builds using a vast array of armor sets with
Rabbity
some of the
again.
most unhinged appearances that I've
+3.
ever seen in a video
I wonder
game,
if it stacks.
utterly convincing me that we are not merely taking the bodies of our victims, but
Yeah?
also their very essence and immortal souls. Japan is basically what happens when you let the circus declare independence. What I am trying to lie about right now is that your appearance
Rabbity.
and dress is a very important part of this game, with a lot of options to pick from and
Oh my
an
gosh.
extremely in-depth character creator, which
Yeah?
not only allows me, but encourages me to play the entire game as a sentient void, who has only known
Whoa.
hunger and destruction for his entire eternal existence.
Okay, you have to be honest with me. How big does the boob slider go? I mean, like, it doesn't need to go high. Like, I just curious. I wouldn't play with it maxed out. I promise. But I just want to know how high. Does it not one? Like, not that much. Darn it. I wanted to see someone with like earth-shatteringly big boobs fighting a monster. Like boobs bigger, like 3 times bigger than her own body, and also bigger than the monster she is fighting. Just like rolling on her boobs everywhere. Ah!
Jesus Christ, get this fucking thing away from me. As well as enabling some
exactly,
truly amazing crossovers.
Mr. Squidward, I should kick your fucking ass!
Oh my gosh.
But perhaps even more important than our large selection of delightfully normal outfits is our choice of up to 4.
For the record, I don't normally like massive boobs. Like, I think that it looks terrifyingly painful, and I'm just like, I feel bad for them more than I feel attracted. I kind of like that we're getting more realistic boob sides in video games. That's honestly really nice. I like that. I like a little bit of variation because we're doing fantasy, but I like that we're getting more, like, boobs that don't look like I should be praying for them to be cut off for the woman's sake. Like there are certain anime characters and people I'm just like, I will get a medical degree just so I can perform a double mastectomy on you and get to reduce those things, because there's no way that is comfortable or healthy. My lord. Your reactions to Zani and Cantarella brought me here. I'm really glad, Snex Explosive. Welcome in. Welcome in. But like that's like I'm okay with not earth-shattering boobs. I just want to see it for a second because I think it would be a hilarious visual. There are a lot of bikini-style armies though, and a huge amount of big booba mods, so you can take the time to. I don't know. You don't need a medical degree. You just need a knife and a dream. And a prayer.
Ridiculously massive weapons, all of them completely different from each other, like the light bow gun, or the heavy bow gun, or the bow, or the gun. And in order to better educate you on how to best inflict animal disassembly, I have taken it upon myself to learn every single weapon. A course of action which you will soon see I am going to sincerely regret. This list is 100%.
My favorite titty slider is when it goes in Black Desert Online. They have one of the most in-depth character customizations from any RPG they've played, but like, how extensive is the boob slider? Isekai swordsmen wouldn't be actually able to draw their swords sometimes. I know. Kirito would be stuck every single time. He'd be like, I'm gonna unsheath all my blades. Immediately gets killed, frame 1. Black Desert 2 Slider's Peak. Oh my gosh. Hi, Luminous, what are we watching? We're watching the newest Maxor video, parrying lightning tyrannosaurus, so I can eat him and wear his skin. But yes, hi, Osmer. Yes. Are you gonna collab later? Yes, I'm collabing with Sweet Frequency this evening. Yes.
Accurate, and you can watch it in place of any tutorial.
I should. The Joe Cat videos? I will.
Wait, that's an attack!
Oh no!
Ow. Sorry, Reese, I'm new to every weapon. The gun lance is the extremely slow, extremely defensive, and downright diabetic answer to the age-old question of license and
Has
registration.
3 different bars?
Because
Oh my
the only
gosh.
people in this world that I can trust are my 2 close friends, Smith and Wesson.
Oh, I agree, Zoe.
Look who
I
fell
agree.
asleep first at the sleepover.
Oh, sorry, I'm just scraping the serial number off my gun lance real quick.
Why?
Unspecified reasons.
This weapon is for stupid people who don't want to build stupid things like elemental damage or the entire endgame weapon system, so you do exactly 1 combo on this weapon, and if the monster slips on a banana peel, you will unfortunately be forced to euthanize it.
You can,
The
Pierre. Oh my
lance
gosh.
is like the gun lance if it was bigger than your entire character for some reason and did not...
Why did I make the Maxor video title sound sexy? Parrying lightning tyrannosaurus so I can eat her and wear her skin. Is that better? Was that less sexy? Because I felt like it was more. Should I just like do a stream of just reading off Maxor video titles as sexily as possible? Is that a thing?
have a gun, making this the perfect choice for a diagnosed schizophrenic. This weapon is for people who really do not want to get hit, and would rather directly face tank an entire
I
laser
am
beam
evil.
or
Thanks
the
for
fire
noticing.
of a death god, rather than being momentarily exposed to sentient thought. Coincidentally, the lance
Hello
directly
there,
scales
I'm
its
Bix.
effectiveness based on
Welcome
how much
in.
crack the monster is doing, because the more damage that you can perfect guard, the more damage that you can deal.
Perfect.
A utility that
I
is
am a good
extremely
lance
convenient
main.
when 90% of the monsters are all stupid and have
Oh,
30
no,
other
I know.
hungry Chinese orphans to attack instead.
What?
Blocked them. The hammer is one of the most humane options in the entire game because it
Are
is
you
capable
sure?
of destroying the part of the monster's brain that can process pain.
Oh.
And is best utilized when charging up gigantic attacks for absolutely longer than is reasonably necessary.
That seems fun.
Okay, so I gotta get closer, I gotta get closer, I gotta get closer, I gotta get closer. Okay, now I'm closer. As well as getting together with your friends to build a house in Minecraft. I'm hitting this motherfucker with that diamond pickaxe shit.
This looks like it's fucking.
The insect glaive is a
Like
weapon
his
that
name is
enables
Tom,
the
his
player
friends
to
are May and
fly
Toe.
indefinitely,
That's so good,
bypassing the
Grayscale.
majority of attacks and intended design of this game, as well as sporting a gigantic bee that you can tie C4 high explosives to
What?
and throw directly into the monster's ribcage.
Oh.
And yes, there is an upgrade tree and an entire stat system dedicated to making slightly different bees. We can also use the insect glaive to repeatedly mount the monster, allowing you to automatically spam my
Grayscale,
custom
thank you for
dialogue
pointing out
callouts
the
to
chat thing.
completely random
Mommy, I want
Japanese
uppies.
people, which
Mommy,
fun
I want uppies. Mommy, I want uppies. Except for all of the people that maybe not all of them. But like, I don't know, the queen mommy for me would be, I don't know, Cottontail. And I would have to give her uppies. Because she's tiny. I want to give Cottontail uppies and put her in my pocket. Then I'll feed her snacks and pat her head and tell her that she's a good girl and that maybe I'm Cottontail's mommy. Maybe that's what we're learning here. That's what we're learning here. I think that she has more powerful mommy energy, but I think that I would end up being motherly to her. I would just be taking care of her and just like giving her snacks and making sure that she's had a good day, make sure she has enough water. She has like, I don't know, I'll do her laundry and stuff like that. She is a purse-sized VTuber. She is R4. Oh my gosh. Freakazoid has a really good Monster Hunter Wilds video. Ooh, I'll have to take a look at that. Thank you, Snack. I have some very special bees with me right now. What does that mean? She would suck immediately. What? What do you mean, Charles? Oh, I don't know. Now I'm just imagining pocket cotton. I want a pocket cotton. Cotton pocket. Put a cotton in my pocket and my day is perfect.
fact can be fully customized for a variety
Bow.
of actions, such as...
Wait. I saw bow, but I didn't read fast enough.
Which, fun fact, can be fully customized for a...
I am not that furry. Huh, sure you're not, buddy. Sure you're not. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be Bao saying that or not, but it's
A
Bao's a
variety
furry.
of actions,
That's
such
Bao's
as
furry.
yelling truth nuke incoming whenever I place a bomb,
Truth nuke!
and preemptively diagnosing the causes of my teammate's death, which is
It
very
is. I'm
funny.
really glad, Black Star.
We're going to find the body.
Also, you can parry with this weapon while in midair. I parried that motherfucker at cruising altitude. I'm the fucking best. I love this
No,
game.
it said
That is
funny.
my entire
Oh.
weekly dopamine supply gone.
It said funny? So the thing is, I saw frickin' Bao, and the only thing that came to mind was the word furry. Bao, you're a furry. Nothing to be ashamed of. You're an adorable furry. What was that, Tonsik? Hello, I'm late. No worries. I came off NIKKE, Lumi. I need to go to Discord and Luminous look at this. Oh, I'll take a look at that after this video. Don't worry, Tonsik. But yes. House hippos. I do remember house hippos and moose boosh. Hey, if you're not Canadian and you don't know what house hippos are, go Google house hippos. They're a real thing in Canada, and we used to have a national PSA about them. They steal our toast and peanut butter, so we have to be very careful. We make sure we keep our toast and stuff saved. You know what? Maybe at the video we'll add on a little bonus. We'll watch the house hippo PSA as a bonus to this video. We'll do that. We'll do that because we need to teach people about the North American house hippo that is very real. And if you don't know about it, you need to be taking care of yourself with the case if you're in Canada. What is happening?
You could
What is
certainly choose to play it.
Oh!
Or you could choose not to. The charge blade is a sword and shield.
You are
which
amazing,
requires
Black Star
a dual
Gaming.
major in theoretical rocket science and Aboriginal water philosophy to actually use and
geometry
play
bit.
correctly.
Amazing,
Do you like the
Hector.
idea of switching dynamically between a nimble blade and a heavy axe? If so,
No.
that's great, because
Oh.
you're actually going to be playing as the chainsaw. A chainsaw with a multi-step assembly process involving
What?
the separate charging of at least 2 different things by way of perfect blocking and wound taking and a charge combo and canceling another combo, and also you charge the sword and you can
What?
charge the vials faster and you can overload them, and you can find this on the next episode of How It's Made. Today on How It's Made. Please don't do this to me, I have a family.
I get the exact same reaction whenever I bring up house hippos. Amazing.
The Switch Axe is the incredibly satisfying portable microwave for those of us who like the idea of switching between a nimble blade and a heavy axe.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
instead of moving dynamically between 2 heavily contrasting playstyles, we instead decide to randomly vibrate in place half the time, and then later discharge the internal components of a very large glow stick. An action
What?
which I can do several
That's funny.
times in a row, because I slotted in the funny skill which
Is your
appears to
segment
be entirely
power
bugged,
painted?
and
Jeez.
will double the time that I can spend doing that, thereby
Wow.
trivializing the monster health for the remaining 70 hours of gameplay. very balanced, Crapcom.
Yeah.
Please don't listen to the haters.
No.
The Greatsword is the tremendously damaging, tremendously high commitment weapon.
Tremendous.
That spends about half its time doing nothing, and the other half delivering monsters the approximate mass of the observable universe. This is the funny dopamine weapon, whose entire utility and primary playstyle consists mainly of ignoring your health bar and fishing for the funny parry attacks. Oh, that hits the spot, yeah! Which are absolutely unnecessary,
Hi, Roku.
extremely addiction-forming, and comprises the entire basis of my build and playstyle. Do not ask me to do anything useful, please. This is my main weapon, and I only know one of its moves. The longsword is the extremely
It does.
wacky
It just
designated
hits the monster
tool for
directly to God,
profession
right?
of aura agriculture,
Boom.
and is comprised entirely of the
What?
most
That's the second time he's used that clip. Is that Heracles? Is that Heracles from Fate? Why am I still so bothered by the fact that it kind of... I think it's... I'm like 90% sure it's Heracles, but 10% of me was like, that nose looks wrong. This is a different character? Might be a different character. Burr really pulled out the noble phantasm. He's like, that is Heracles. Okay, good. That's good. Okay. Yep, he's getting obliterated by Solitaire. That makes sense. That's exactly what I thought it was. But, like, the nose looked wrong. I don't feel like I pay attention to freaking Heracles' nose that much. Speaking of old commercials, anyone remember the Canadian Minute History? I do remember those. I miss those. They should bring
extra attack animations that I have ever seen.
Guys, they've trained people
having
for
two
health episodes.
completely different parrying mechanics for seemingly no good reason, other than trying to look like a divorced dad's conception of intimidating.
What?
A true samurai does not concern himself with child support payments.
What?
Therefore, this weapon is
Support
always
your
to be
children.
played entirely in character, complete with in-character clothing, in-character auto communication, and a mandatory soundtrack comprised entirely of evanescence and skill hit. To me, Crazy Frog is just regular frog, and Monster Hunter is just regular hunter.
Hunter?
But if it's the aesthetics of the grave
Remember
that you
the
crave,
hippos? I
then
do,
look no
Dread
further
Down.
than the
I do.
absolute hyperactivity of the dual blades. The only weapon in this entire game that you can play from beginning to end without needing to browse increasingly racist TikToks.
What?
I am so stimulated right now. They got the dancing fruit and shit. Is this Monster Hunter Rise? These are the funny number knives, whose primary function is to keep the player increasingly and concerningly preoccupied with transforming the screen into Cocomelon
It's still NIKKE. This is like the third NIKKE song I've heard. I didn't call out the second one, but it's once again, he's playing NIKKE music, and it's just like, this seems targeted. Is bro trying to trigger me? Is he trying to trigger me with all the NIKKE music? Cause it's working. It's working.
Jeez. All while juggling a variety of powered-up states, such as Demon Mode, which is
Demon
used to charge up the
It's a good
Arch
OTS,
Demon
I agree,
mode,
I agree.
and perfectly evade your enemies to finally enter Gay
hope he
Sex
did.
Mode. Okay, I
hope
made
he
that one
did,
up. That is
Zelda.
not the name of the mode, but if you pick this weapon, you might as well be honest. The dual blades also come with one of the funniest...
Wait, I might have missed a joke. Wait a second here. I might have misunderstood. Okay.
The Hunting Horde is the preferred weapon for hunters who want to simulate Rock Band for engineering students, while unfortunately suffering from a praise cake. Because every single time you decide to heal your team, they are going to begin reenacting the end of Evangelion. This is the most overpowered weapon in the entire game.
Did I go forward instead of back there? That felt like I went forward instead of back. Let me see here.
Sort of just casually chain backflip along the entire length of any given monster, which against some monsters is a...
Jeez.
A little bit silly. The Hunting Horde is the preferred weapon for hunters who want to simulate Rock Band for engineering students. While
Okay, well, it
unfortunately
must
suffering
never-
from a praise cake.
Weaponized praise
Because
cake.
every single time you
I might
decide to
have
heal
that.
your team, they are
Find
going to
out.
begin reenacting the end of Evangelion.
Further back. Okay, so we're going back further. I missed the... There, I see the joke. Wait a second. I see it.
Come with one of the funniest attacks in the entire game, where you sort of just...
Okay, not far enough back.
That is
Let's try.
not the name of the mode.
Okay,
Which is used to charge up the Arch Demon mode and perfectly evade your enemies to finally enter Gay Sex mode. Okay, I made that one up. That is not the name of the mode.
But can it be, though? I'd like it.
But if you pick
I
this
like
weapon,
it
you
in the
might as well
game.
be honest. The dual blades
Honestly,
also
I'd be
come
down
with
for
one of
some
the
Sega.
funniest attacks in the entire game, where you sort of just casually chain backflip along the entire length of any given
Oh my gosh. Here, I'll catch up to her. I love it. I love
want
it.
to simulate Rock Band for engineering students, while they are going
here.
to begin reenacting the end of Evangelion.
There we
This
go.
is the most overpowered weapon in the entire game.
Rock
solely
Band
due
instead
to
of
its
Rock
ability to
Band.
give 3 exceptionally stupid baboons so many completely insane buffs and resistances that they will not even be able to kill themselves. Dude,
Oh.
what are these fucking
Oh.
buffs you keep giving me? I don't know what any of this means, and it scares
What
me.
do you mean?
With the only
What
caveat being that
those?
this weapon has so many combinations to perform with so many variations that you
Whoa.
have to have the button guide on the top right of your screen at all times just to play the video game. And even then, playing would be a generous term. The bow is the popular
Hi.
and charismatic
Oh, hi,
range
Bandit.
option
Hi,
which
Noriel.
behaves
Hi,
less
Noriel.
like a precision
Welcome back.
projectile passer and more like a shotgun that is mounted
This,
on a surface.
this is Maxor's newest video, parrying the lightning tyrannosaurus so I can eat her and wear her skin. I'm in a mission to say that sexier every single time. Am I winning? I had to switch it to her, not he, because then I could say it more convincingly. Can you imagine me having to play a straight character in something I'm voice acting in? I think I would suck on it. I think I would suck. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. I think I would be like so unconvincing. Like, I'm a pretty good actor. I'm getting better. I'm not that good of an actor.
This weapon has a very evasive and reactive playstyle, whereupon the player reacts to everything the monster does by running out of stamina and collapsing like an anemic hamster. Nevertheless, when you actually have
Ms.
energy,
Boosh, you know
the
what?
bow has the ability to dodge everything in the game, take every wound on the monster with funny tracking arrows, much to the annoyance of everyone else, and use at least 5 different varieties of illicit drugs with which to fire directly into the monster's exposed veins. Because just doing damage to them is no longer enough, and I want this white devil to suffer before he dies.
White devil
The
again.
heavy bow gun and its
I'm the
legally
white
distinct
devil, don't
counterpart, the light bow gun, are just actual modern machine guns with no bow
Is it your
involved in
kids?
the equation. Those are just bullets coming out. These weapons are extremely
automod
versatile,
failing today,
allowing
too?
you not only the choice between a large amount of ammunition,
Whoa.
as well as the privilege to individually purchase every single variety in the local Costco
Did I? Let me go back here. Maybe I didn't catch that. Let me go back.
fire, so as to remove exactly what I play third person. Currently failing. But in order to properly use and abuse our profuse amount of obtuse juice, we have to first integrate our literally hundreds of choices with thousands of variations to consider, such as, do I want the weapon skill that gives me damage when I roll 3 times every 20 seconds while wearing 4 pieces of a specific
Trigger minor bubble blight by evading many times.
armor set that also gives me resistance to impairments to mobility while in water, oil, silt, or streams
white light-
on
no.
a fucking Tuesday the 12th.
I don't know.
Into our myriad of builds with a great deal of important considerations, the most prominent of which being your weapon element or status effect. Unless, of course, you are playing as a gun, in which case your weapon element is also going to be gun. Now, I won't be getting into every element because, dear God, what is this shit? But my favorite selections of elemental damage would have to include the
More
dragon
freaking
element,
Uma?
which is a type of animal and not a primordial force, Capcom. The blast element, because every monster
You're
is
doing
weak to my
great,
V-powered
Alice,
hand
you are.
grenade.
What?
And by far the funniest element in the entire game, the sleep
Bakashin,
element,
bakashin, bakashin,
which is used to
bakashin.
prank all of the monsters by waiting for them to fall asleep and then placing a deadly amount of high explosive barrels directly in front of their faces.
My lord.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm
Yeah.
gonna actually can I use my heaviest hitting attack on him?
Yeah, sure, whatever you want, man.
I think this might deal.
I think I hit the wrong button, by the way.
I gotta put this away fast.
No, you don't.
Ready when you are, Max. You detonate.
Tell my wife that I was goaded with the sauce.
All right, just place the bomb.
Goated with his
All right,
sauce.
just place another bomb.
Okay, I just want to take a moment to shout out how freaking funny Maxor is. Just, I don't know, just like, even those lines I think I've heard like 5 times before, I'm just like, it's the funny thing again! And I'm just like super happy because, I don't know, it's fun. Go with the sauce. Go to the sauce. Go with the sauce. I don't know, his entire comedic timing, his editing style is just so amazing. This is just... Every single Maxor video is just a standout, amazing win, and I can't believe it's so good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that he makes these videos, and like, I don't know. I want to make sure I go watch the original video. Go give him a view. Go give him a like. That's why I tell at the start of the video to go like, comment, and subscribe to him. Make sure that he's getting his pushing things because like he deserves all the views he can get.
I have
honestly.
a lot of clips involving bombs. So now that we have a good understanding of our many implements of peaceful
NIKKE again!
relocation, it is time for
NIKKE again. He's great at entertaining people without ADHD. I should know. Same. I'm glad that we're all ADHD together. Man, I wish I wasn't terrified of being the weakest link in the team of everyone hating me, so I could play games with friends. Aw, you'll get there someday. Just work on the confidence. You can just little things by little things, and you can build up that confidence. I believe in you. You got this. You'll get there someday. And it's not a race. It's not a rush. You will find your confidence in your own time, and you do not need to worry about that. And in the meantime, you can be confident that you're fine here. You're good to be here. Why not? No worries ever.
For us to
Also,
take
time
our
zones.
domestic
Valid.
violence international
That you can't work
and
on as
replace
well.
our casual disregard for animal life with a ranked competitive one instead. Because to truly combat the animals of Monster Hunter, you must not only know yourself, know your weapon, know your armor build.
Know yourself? Is that a euphemism for what I think it means? Master I wish I had a censor button for myself. I need a censor button so I can do jokes like that. Lumi hears NIKKE music and immediately overcome with incredible lust. Correct. Find people who know you, who won't judge you. Also a good idea. Thank you, Griscale. Lumi, hi Charles.
And know which mushroom color corresponds to which buffs, like a very unhealthy game of Simon Says, but must also
I like that
understand
armor.
the incredibly vibrant ecosystem in which we hunt, as well as the gigantic living PC destroyers that choose to inhabit
Sure.
it. So with the understanding that I have thus far forgotten to show the monsters now
I
in
could,
mind,
but that would
please
take
allow
more
me
effort than I want to put
describe
in
to you
acting.
the content of these monster hunting wilds, and why half of it makes absolutely no logical sense,
Man,
both
NIKKE rocks.
geographically as well as constitutionally. Starting, of course, with the
I love that helmet. Whoa. Fud!
Welcome to the
What?
sand-laden dunes of the
Armadillos!
Windward Plains, one of the most horrifically hostile
No,
locations
those aren't
known to
armadillos.
mankind
I was
due
wrong.
to its seasonal tendency to jump between the likes of violent sandstorms,
What?
apocalyptic lightning hurricanes,
Excuse
and a
me?
special kind of weather condition exclusive to this game called the GPU load tornado, in which the environment is so brimming with the miracle of life that the sheer number of on-screen animals will make your PC beg for the sweet release of death more than the monsters that are
Hi,
contained
Argon.
within. This area is home to a bunch of silly little guys, whose
Silly
primary
little
defense
guys.
against human predation is that they are so stupid and so absolutely worthless that you will be forced to question why you were even hunting them in the
You can't
first
stream
place.
this.
You
Well, I can't. Oh, and I know. I'm a little bit worried. Like, my GPU, I don't think can handle being a VTuber and this at the same time.
guys baked a stupid fucking rotisserie chicken for me. I'm playing Minecraft. This shit is just like Steve's Lava Chicken. Holy shit.
Should I watch the Minecraft movie? I still haven't seen it yet. I feel like just for the memes I should see it. I'm not expecting it to be like a standout 10 out of 10 film, but I feel like I should see it just for the memes. Just to feel like I get the references more. Oh, Cerberus Pup, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Are you a follower of Spite? If you're not, you should be, because I know that she is a very Cerber-esque girl, and she likes her little puppies. So I think that you might enjoy that if you don't already know Spite. How am I plugging a different VTuber in response to someone following me? Is that a bad sign for my growth as a streamer? I'm like, oh, thank you for following me, but you know what? You should be following someone else instead. I was like, no, you can follow us both, though, but like, I don't know. Me movie only. If you want to, Lumi, it's still up to you. That makes sense. The movie was intended to be stupid. The problem with newer Monster Hunter is that instead of using optimize, they use AI composition, which broke optimization. Darn it. My GPU attempted to bridge Wild's released. Oh, no. Some VTubers I've seen have had this switch to PNG models, despite having pretty powerful setups. I have a very powerful setup. Like, I think that my graphics card is close to top to the line, but I don't think it would die here. But yes, welcome in, Cerberus Pop.
I love this attack. This is so cool.
Oh my god. With the only exception being the insanely aggressive biological war crime known only as Raydao, who has a face that transforms into a gigantic railgun, which he uses almost exclusively on every other monster found within a 10-mile radius.
Optimization. I did it on the fourth try. Fourth try is the charm. That's what they say. They always say that. It's about fourth try is the charm. Fourth try. Help. Survival of the fittest. I am obviously not the fourth fittest.
You're fucking up the ecosystem. Oh, please, God, don't kill him. Please don't kill him. No. He was so young. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. Lightning pterodactyls just got beef today.
Oh, Max?
The Scarlet Forest is the crowded and exceptionally vertical home to most of the fresh water on the entire planet Earth, varying greatly in gameplay between the blue water season, the blood water season, and the flood water season.
I died.
Which
It was
times
scary.
about
Oh
the
no.
same variety of monsters can be found at basically any time.
Territorial is
This
pretty
area is
neat.
home to a bunch of horrifically vibrant death machines who are as violent, ruthless, and terrifying as they are exceptionally stupid to look at. With some of my favorites being the nefarious ENvtuber.
You're gonna love this one. Just wait till you see what he does next.
Dude, that's his fourth tail whip attack.
Show me the hunt so far, Hunter. Resharpen your weapon. You'll love this next attack.
This is like the only move he does. It's insane. Bro, I broke it.
Against the wall.
Yeah, I broke the ENvtuber. He's broken.
No.
I don't even know how this happens. The funny fire hose fox that can instantly kill endgame builds in one
Bye,
singular
Zayden.
attack.
I hope you have a lovely
What the
rest of your
fuck am I
day.
even skinning you
Bye.
for? While those
gonna go
supposed
for the
you
tail
to
bite mates.
hilariously slip and slide around the fight by covering your body in an inconvenient amount of soap. Oh, please, God help me, I've been hit with the shower status effect. It does critical damage against
Shower!
gamers. As well as the gigantic pink monkey who
Is that a
primarily
hippo
attacks your
monkey?
party by farting and shitting on them.
I hate
Which you
it.
have to believe me is not a mod and is an actual feature in the game.
I hate
Proving
it.
definitively that the Scarlet Forest is the closest thing that God has made to a mistake. The Oil Well Basin is frankly the scariest goddamn ecosystem I have ever seen in a Monster Hunter
Yeah.
game, and the sheer
I'll
implication
see that.
of its
Yeah, I
very
can't wait to hear your
existence
review of
frankly
Zelda.
threatens the peaceful continuation of all life on this planet. Functioning as the environmental equivalent of a full-scale nuclear meltdown, while leaking enough carbon into the atmosphere to make the combined output of every Chinese steel mill look like an absolute fucking joke. Varying between its seasonal cycles by first leaking an entire ocean's worth of straight-up crude oil, before some guy
What?
eventually decides to light a single cigarette and causes all the oil to violently explode over a
Oh.
period of 6 entire months.
Oh,
Come visit the
no.
Oil Well Basin. We are a country-sized gas leak. Consequently, the animals that live in the Oil Well Basin are very disturbing in design, such as the example of the humble Rompopolo, who has the body of a wacky-waving inflatable arm-flailing tube man, but can deflate himself extremely easily because his hands are made of swords. With a diet consisting entirely of crude oil,
That's insane.
which, as you will recall, is on fucking fire for half the year, and
Yeah.
whose primary natural enemy is an extremely angry, exploding gorilla. Oh fuck, I made a mistake. Bro goes to the
What?
gym in a goddamn landmine. I don't know what this is. Please don't expect me to know what this is.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's his body slam.
What the fuck?
As well as the example of the funny computer melting octopus, who has the
What?
unique mechanic of purposefully attacking your computer with 10,000 different particle effects, so as to crash the device drivers of anyone that is currently fighting him. I don't even know what the fuck I'm fighting, Reese. There's
The
too
fart
many
monkey does
particle
have
effects in
an
this
extremely
goddamn
soft
game.
pink
Whoops.
fur that the local cats make clothing and beds out of. But could you ever get the smell out of it? It doesn't make sense. Hi, Tubes! The Monsters game love WWE. They must really do. Also, hi, Tubes. Long time no see. I gave Tubes his mod sword here. You don't have to mod here, but like I just gave it to you because you have it on the Discord too. Thought I might as well give you a mod sword. Enjoy your sword. Thank you, Dreaddam, for letting me know that Cottontail is live. Sadly, I will not be imbibing her stream live today, nor will I be able to raid into her because I'm raiding into someone else. But yes, I'm really glad that she is having a great stream day too. Okay.
Please think of the YouTube
Pause the
video.
reaction comes
Oh, Jesus Christ, he's firing the computer.
There's like, I paused the video, and then the entire YouTube reaction version of this is like 9 hours long because I go and watch all of Cottontail's stream before coming back to this to do my entire stream. That would be insane.
Killer again. Crapcom is so innovative with their gameplay, I genuinely feel threatened right now. They made it so the boss actually heats up your room while fighting him. I would like to revise my previous opinion. This is the closest thing that God has made to a mistake. The Ice Shard Cliffs is the confusing to navigate, snow-covered nightmare realm primarily populated by increasingly aggressive apes and awfully alarming arachnids. Featuring two extremely diverse seasons that I can definitely tell the difference between, both of which are some variety of cold and exceptionally gray. This area features a multifarious selection of amazingly demonic entities, which provides a very unique contrast with the single enemy who is a completely normal monkey for some reason, whom I will remind you is unlocked for our hunting convenience after fighting the dragon that is made out of other dragons. Why does this fight even exist in the game? What is even the possible utility of hunting this thing? And who is this fight actually supposed to be for?
Is that NIKKE music again, Maxor? Are you playing NIKKE music on me again? I can't quite tell. It's hard to make out, honestly, but I think it's NIKKE music again. I'm pretty sure that Maxor is doing this to bother me in specific. He is out to get me. He is out to making me think about NIKKE women. Constantly. I'm out here just thinking about Red Hood now, completely and utterly. You can't just be playing all this NIKKE music on me. I'm just trying to live, okay? Ah.
The answer is me. I had to skin 5 of them alive specifically for this joke. I am so fucking sick of tempered Rathalos, dude. Can we just, like, can we just go beat a monkey to death with a baseball bat or something, dude? It is really important to me. It's what I do to unwind. By the way, that voice you keep hearing in the background is my brother. He's, not very talkative, but he has killed 23 Nersillas.
What?
And he's not going to stop anytime soon. The Ice Shard Cliffs also contains one of the most angry and aggressive demons.
Beast, whoa. Beast 102028, I'm 6. That's 6, not an 8. 6, not an 8. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a lovely day. Wait, Lumi, do you know about the secret American cheese caves? I have heard about the secret American cheese caves. Next time we come to burn the White House down, we're gonna raid the cheese caves. The dragon is my favorite monster. I can see why. It's a really beautiful design, honestly.
That you can possibly encounter in this game. This is
Go,
Gormagala, and he
Gorilla.
does not care where you are, does not care what you are currently fighting, and certainly does not care how many times you have already tried to escape him. If Gormagala is even remotely on the same planet as you, he is going to kill the monster that you are already trying to hunt before moving on to facilitating your convenient commute to the afterlife.
Whoa.
Oh, hi, little guy. What the fuck are you doing here? What's up? Why does bro have beef with the concept of personal space suit? I fucking knocked up. We are kind of busy fighting the nuclear apparition that is passing out in the corner. Gormagala, this is no time to do back shots with a bomb. That was the 3rd time he attacked us in the same hunt, and the 4th one made me crash the fuck out.
Here, let me give you attack up.
Hi, Gormagala. What are you doing here for the 4th time in a fucking row? What's going on, man? Welcome back to the fight. My penis was almost unshredded today.
What?
I had to do.
I was about to say something different, and then I heard my penis was almost unshredded today, and I think I better spend this time contacting a therapist because I feel like I have just developed some new form of mental health issue that has yet to be diagnosed, and I think that they're gonna enjoy that. If you get them into new textbooks because they studied you, do you get free therapy, or do you still have to pay for therapy while they're getting their names in the history books? We'll stop you from reaching our cheese by spamming cotton clips on the loudspeaker. Also hectic. I'm gonna make sure all the staff and lower level employees get out before we do it. Don't worry. We'll make sure those ones get out though, because they're just doing their job, man. Unshredded penis disease. That's not a mental disorder. I don't think. Wait, is the penis was inside us all along? I hate that. Why did I make that joke? The friends were the penis we made along the way. Wait, that's the other way around. The friends were the penis we made along the way. Maxoritis, yeah. Oh my god.
So much audio engineering to make that sound good, by the way, because the original was kind of...
Oh my god. I'm going around the whole arena. I'm running suicides. The fitness grand pacer test.
We'll now begin the push-up section.
Oh!
The ruins of
Beast.
Wyveria.
Taking a big sip of honey hearing juice. What an amazing first time chat. I'm really glad. Trust me, can you pass that tea to me? Because I need that juice. I need that too. Tea's ready. Ooh, what kind of tea are you drinking, Argon? I like tea. But yeah, Beast, you're gonna need to pass that around because I need some of that too.
Is a uniquely magical, utterly bizarre kingdom founded on the remnants of a now extinct and highly advanced civilization, brought low and eventually destroyed by their hubris when, instead of inventing something sensible like healthcare or basic firearms, funneled their immense brilliance into crafting living, fire-breathing bioweapons with a reputation for destroying entire ethnicities, only to become surprised when it turns out that arming your own ecosystem was not a sustainable investment strategy. As a result of this, Wyveria contains a wide selection of highly volatile constructed infants to fight with a lot of modifiers preceding their names. Yes, I am looking at you. Tempered
Oh, it's
Guardian
talking about the
Ebony
kettle
Elder
noises
Baron,
you're making.
as well as a completely random selection of monsters pulling from the most annoying population of every surrounding region, including but not limited to a lot of animals that definitely should not be in Tyrannosaurus Alley right now, as well as the monsters that shredded my asshole open in every other area of this game, now migrating to
So we've learned that both Maxor's asshole and penis have been shredded through the course of making this video. We're learning a lot about Maxor that I did not want to learn today, but now we know it. Average day in Australia, actually, though.
Martin Luther King Boulevard to put the ops on site again.
A sacrifice was made for this video, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Fuck Werther's Originals. I want Werther's Derivatives.
Michael, what the fuck are you even talking about? I literally don't think I have to take the... What is he doing? What is
Apparently
he
he was, why
fucking
not?
doing? What is he doing?
That's a good question.
Get the fuck down from there!
the beautiful woman
okay,
slapping
Squirt,
the
I'm gonna show you my
background.
big ass clarinet real Yes! I better not catch you with the fucking bubble bowl again, dude. Where'd he go? No, oh fuck, no fuck! Like right before he dropped down on me, I was like, oh, where'd he go?
He's gonna crash down again.
So to end our
That was
extensive
called,
deep dive
yeah.
into the secrets of mass extinction and my intellectual thesis on how to best
NIKKE!
accelerate it,
Again!
you may have come to the conclusion that this game seems slightly complicated and of fairly considerable girth.
NIKKE.
But I
Girth.
can assure you, there is absolutely
Speaking of
no
worthy,
need
looking
to
forward
worry
to
about
worthy.
that.
Me too,
As I
Griscale.
have
We'll play it
extensively
soon.
documented this game for hundreds of hours and still don't know what is happening in it. Fortunately, through the glorious advent of online multiplayer, my personal weaknesses can be swiftly transformed into problems for the entire team. Because contrary to your initial impressions, Monster Hunter is more than just a game about hunting monsters, but is instead a grand, collaborative exercise in a most collective confusion. Prominently exemplified by the fact that the main method of communication with your team is an arcane system of developer-sanctioned memes, which you can send at any time to anyone in your party, serving all of your articulation obligations with a funny variety of insane messages.
Ma'am,
Used
please
in
calm
situations
down.
like when your friend is beating himself off, when you need your friend to stop beating himself off, when you yourself have finished beating yourself off, when you have a brilliant idea, when you need to express
Urethra!
radical political sensibilities, balls.
What?
Your execution date is tomorrow. And when your dad is telling you why he left
No
the family
filters
all
on
those
emotes,
years
by
ago.
the way. No.
Dad!
Subsequently, after finishing what this game calls a story and entering our final
Oh my
location
gosh,
of the
the
video,
blacksmithing
we
girl,
will be
yeah.
able to choose from a wide assortment of normal and non-violent activities, such as going bowling with a series of non-violent explosives, arm wrestling your friends while a random person gets a little too close, investigate your psychotic friends' custom profiles
Monster
to
Hunter
discover
Wilds.
that they have for some reason killed
Beast.
244 Arkvelds, and really want you to know about it, as well as use a variety of emotes to express yourself, which are infinitely repeatable and extremely loud for some reason. I am in hell. This is hell.
There's a war outside! Hurry!
Genuinely, how are you allowed to do this? Me, when I set fire to the local Walmart, I told the judge it was just an emote. Also, in one of the greatest choices ever made by a developer, our Gathering Hub comes built in with actual musical theater, featuring a serious and lore-significant performance that concludes with a gigantic flashbang. Oh! Shit, it's so bright! Greatly enhanced and enriched in every single way, merely by the fact that you and your friends can aggressively pelt fireworks directly into the vocalist for the duration of the entire show.
Oh, it's beautiful. Music is great.
Hatsune Miku, please, I am your biggest fan. I just wanted to show my appreciation. Overall, the thing that makes Monster Hunter great is not just limited to the combat, but rather is a complex ritual of preparation, cultivation, cooperation, and acceleration, where actual strategy is more of a suggestion, and biology is barely a mention. A place where fashion matters much more than function, and the difference between a successful hunt and total disaster is whether or not I ate an egg today. Moral of the story is, the real hunt is the friends that we made along the way. And ultimately,
He made
what's
the same
actually
joke I
important is
made,
not
but
that you understand monsters.
he made the same joke I did, but his isn't scarring people. So I think that he's doing a better job than I am today.
Hunter, but rather, you just need to look like you do. That is it for this.
I like how in this video I both said I want to make people smile every day, and then said the real penis was the friends we made along the way, or the penis was inside us all along. I really said those two things in the same, like, I don't know, hour span. How long is this video gonna be, dear God?
Video, guys.
More, 2 hours,
please
maybe?
Bite the cup and mouse pad. And to fool YouTube into thinking that this is a good video, please leave a very nice comment about how you were extremely satisfied with the quality of the MaxZord experience.
Okay,
As always,
okay.
more insane gacha game content to come. And I sincerely hope that this game will consume your life slightly less than it has consumed mine.
More. Okay. More Uma Musume and NIKKE music, please. Also sick vid bro. Hope your groin is okay. Dude, that shredding. How do you spell groin? Groin. After that shredding. There you go. I did it. But I did promise one thing. House Hippo commercial. This is Canadian lore and experience. I need to teach you all about, I mentioned this earlier video, I need to teach you about the North American house hippo. This is a very important thing you don't know. This is something that just is in Canada. This exists in Canada. This is something that we take care of. We need to make sure that our peanut butter and our toast is all dealt with so they don't get it pure. Enjoy this PSA about the Canadian house hippo.
Quiet. Or is it? The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States.
Yeah.
House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will defend their territory if provoked.
Yeah.
They come
Be
out
careful.
at night to search for food, water, and materials for their nests. The favorite foods of the house hippo are chips, raisins, and the crumbs from peanut butter on toast. They build their nests in bedroom closets, using lost mittens, dryer lint, and bits of string.
All true.
The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos sleep about 16 hours a day.
It's weird.
That looked really real.
Yeah, it was totally real.
Couldn't be true, didn't you?
Yeah, it was real.
That's
totally.
why it's good to think about what you're watching on TV and ask questions. Kind of like you just did.
See, Canada used to care about media literacy, but now I see... But now I say unhinged things on the internet, so who's the real literate person here? Anyways, that was something that was on TV constantly when I was growing up, and I missed that. Anyways, if you're watching this on YouTube, head on over to twitch.tv/LuminusRed, drop me a follow, hang out, you know the thing, you know the dealio. Also, you can like, comment, subscribe, do all the things on YouTube likes, and do the same for Maxor, he's really good. But yes, until next time, my lovely lust stars, have an amazing day. Bye!